Are you looking for the best slow cookers? Then you are welcome our RS Store channel. Today in this video, we are going to show some of the best slow cookers that are best sold and reviewed in the last couple of months on Amazon. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to. So let's get started with video. Number 1. Instant Pot Duo66 QT 7-in-1 Multi-Use Programmable Pressure Cooker. Although the Instant Pot possesses far more than just slow cooking abilities, like pressure cooking, rice cooking, steaming, and even yogurt making, it came out at the top when tested purely for slow cooking and browning ability. One of the standout features is the lid that locks into place, preventing virtually any heat or steam from escaping during the cooking process. The multi-cooker also includes an inner pot, steam rack, serving spoon, soup spoon, and measuring cup, all of which are dishwasher safe. The pot roast did require an additional 30 minutes of cooking time in the Instant Pot, suggesting that it may require a bit of timing adjustment when using the slow cooker function. This is where the highly specific programming capability really comes in handy. Plus, if you're in a rush, the slow cooker can make any dish 70% faster than a traditional slow cooker, according to the manufacturer. Rachel says, in the nature of a true multi-cooker, the Instant Pot allows for the entire cooking process to be completed inside of the unit. From searing to slow cooking, the Instant Pot adapts relatively well to any situation. This adds more value to the already reasonable price point. About this item: 7-in-1 appliances, electric pressure cooker, rice cooker, slow cooker, yogurt maker, steamer, sauté pan and food warmer. Quick one-touch cooking with 13 smart touch customizable programs for pressure cooking ribs, soups, beans, rice, poultry, yogurt, desserts and more on autopilot. Number 2. Ninja Foodi 8-quart 9-in-1 Deluxe XL Pressure Cooker. The Ninja Foodi sees the Cuisinart's 3-in-1 capabilities. It can slow cook, sauté, brown, and steam, and raises it a few more capabilities. Indeed, this 8-quart multi-cooker, it's also available in 5 and 6.5 quart sizes, can pressure cook, air fry, steam, slow cook, make yogurt, sear, sauté, bake, roast, broil, and dehydrate, which is to say, this one multi-cooker could very well replace every other appliance in your kitchen. And if you think a jack-of-all-trades appliance can be a master of any, you need only look at the reviews to know that's entirely false. With more than 35,000 reviews, this multi-cooker boasts 4.8 stars. This Ninja multi-cooker might not be the right pick for someone who simply wants the slow cooker function. For that, there are much cheaper and easier options. But if you've got limited kitchen space and really need your appliances to pull their weight in several ways, this is likely the best slow cooker for you. About this item: the Ninja Foodi Deluxe, the deluxe pressure cooker that crisps. Deluxe cooking capacity, XL 8-quart pot, XL 5-quart cook and crisp basket and deluxe reversible rack let you cook for a small group. TenderCrisp technology lets you quickly pressure cook ingredients to lock in juices, then give them a crispy, golden air fryer finish. Deluxe reversible rack lets you steam and broil, as well as tender crisp up to 8 chicken breasts at once, or add servings to layered 360 meals. XL 8-quart ceramic coated pot, non-stick, PTFE-PFOA free, and easy to hand wash. Number 3. Cuisinart 3-in-1 Cook Central 6-quart multi-cooker. After years as our best pick and 4 new rounds of testing, the Cuisinart 3-in-1 remains our favorite slow cooker. Not only did this cooker perform near perfect on all of our food tests, it was by far the easiest to use and to keep at a safe temperature in a warm setting. Because the pot is a non-stick aluminum rather than a traditional ceramic, it's lighter than the others. This makes it easy to lift even when full of liquid and significantly easier to clean. The inner pot of the Cuisinart has large plastic handles, which also makes it the simplest to lift. This is in part because these handles along with the handle on the lid never get too hot to lift with your bare hands. This means I didn't have to worry about burning myself if I forgot to put on oven mitts or about dropping the pot because oven mitts and small ceramic handles can be a slippery combination. The large rectangular size of the inner pot also makes it easy to cook and serve both chili and lasagna and whatever else you want to make. To top it off, the control panel for temperature settings on the front of the cooker is completely intuitive. You simply press what function you want, hit plus or minus on time and temperature, and you're off to the races. As a note, this slow cooker is technically a multi-cooker, as it can also sauté and steam foods. However, since its main function is slow cooking and anyone looking for a true multi-cooker should gravitate towards pressure cookers, we considered it a slow cooker for the sake of this roundup. The only real downside of this appliance is that the construction doesn't feel as though it will last forever. Because the inner pot is non-stick aluminum rather than ceramic, I'm not sure if it will prove as ageless as a more traditional slow cooker. That said, I would still choose the Cuisinart 3-in-1 over the ceramic pots in a heartbeat. Pros: cooks perfectly. Easy to carry and clean. Useful functions. Number 4. Hamilton Beach Set and Forget Slow Cooker. This 33969A model bears some similarities with the previous Hamilton Beach 33866. The 5.5-inch integrated probe measures the current temperature inside the crock and comes with the probe mode. Also, the clip-tight gasket lid seals tightly to the pot. However, there are some differences. The lid only has one location for inserting the probe. The programmable high-low setting can't be set on both high and low modes at the same time. Then, it will turn to auto-warm mode for up to 24 hours. The manual mode doesn't switch to the warm mode, which is just like the manual cooker. You just set the heat settings to low, high or warm. With the probe, you can set a desired temperature. Once the cooker reaches the target temperature, it also automatically switches to warm mode. The glass lid is very fragile, which is not dishwasher safe. Wash the lid carefully by hand as replacing the broken lid costs extra bucks. Key features: temperature probe, gasket lid. 3 different modes: programmable, manual, and thermometer probe. Pros: gasket lid clips. Program, manual, probe mode. 5.5-inch probe included. Large LED display. Power interrupt protection. Easy to clean. Number 5. All-Clad SD 700450 Programmable Oval-Shaped Slow Cooker. This cooker is a beast. Both the inner pot and the outer housing are massive, which make the cooker hard to move around, tough to clean, and difficult to store. The handles were large enough that I didn't worry so much about dropping the pot itself, but when filled with food the whole thing was quite heavy. While its cooking interface is straightforward, each of the settings has pre-programmed time windows that you can't deviate from. For example, cooking on low has to fit in a 4 to 20 hour window, and you can't cook on low for any less than 4 hours unless you set it for 4 hours and then manually time and turn off cooking. So while the cooker worked well enough, the inflexibility in cooking times felt stifling. Without a few program updates and perhaps a change of size, I won't be using this one again. About this item: 6.5 quart, oval-shaped, stainless steel slow cooker with removable black ceramic insert, large enough to cook food for a crowd and goes right to table for serving. 4 to 20 hours cooking times with a complete cycle time of up to 26 hours for preparing home-cooked meals on any schedule. Easy-to-read digital display and large push-button controls for intuitive use to easily find your perfect programs. Pros: large, sturdy handles. I hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and like, share and comment on the video. Please enable your notifications bell icon so that you don't miss the next videos. You can check the price or purchase link in the description below.